Right, we've just drawn peg 6 on Raisbury North Lake. Not really happy, are we?
No.
We had a little walk round earlier on before the draw, the day before the draw yesterday, and most of the fish are down the bottom end, shallow down there. You got Cigar Island down there, a lot of weed down there, and basically you could sort of like step out to Cigar Island on the back of the Carp. So I want to go back to the car and go home, don't I, Lou?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's convinced me to stay. So we're basically in the middle of the lake. Yeah, we've got sort of like an island out to, I don't know, about 120 yards out there, but we ain't seen many fish. And I'm a little bit down because I just feel that most of the fish are going to come from down that end of the lake. We've seen a few shows, but I just turned up here thinking if I could get 3 or 4, then we would win it, and I want to win it. But obviously now we ain't got 3 or 4 and we're stuck in 6. I want to go home, so not happy at all. But the boy reckons we can catch some fish from this swim. So where do you reckon we're going to do that then?
I think we should just try and find some spots out in front of us, sort of thing. Just flick a few baits out on a chod. Just see where we go from there. Cast a show and fish if we can.
Yeah, what do you think about the island, Lou? I mean, the only trouble is, obviously, we're both not very good casters. We've come with 18-pound line because, obviously, of the weed problem out there.
Yeah.
And
the snags.
And the snags. And I just think that sort of like trying to get a light lead out that far is going to be near enough impossible. So we're going to be sort of like, that's really another option that's gone on the island, isn't it? So, you know, I don't know, you keep saying about casting 30 or 40 yards out there, but there don't seem to be too much going on, whereas sort of like down the other end you see fish charging about here, there and everywhere. So, you know, I don't want to be pessimistic, but you're telling me we're going to catch fish. I can't see how we're going to catch fish.
I think we should go, like I said, 30, 40 yards out, or even try like the snags, the margins, or just see if we see anything show, just a bright visual. Doesn't have to like smell like nice or anything, just cast out there, whack it on his head.
Or just on chods?
Yeah, scatter a few baits around it and just see what happens, really.
Okay, mate, well, like I say, we'll give it a go. We've just put the rods out. We've just got 2 more to put out, and we were doing basically that. I mean, I've put both my rods round to the left, and I've really sort of like ignored sort of like the open water. I like fishing to something. I like fishing to a snag or a feature. There's 2 big bags of weed out there as well. Again, I've seen one fish, but it was over the second bank of weed, and I'm worried that sort of like if I put it over the second bank of weed, that if I do come into contact with a carp, then I'm going to lose him or the first or the second hurdle. But we'll see how it goes. Like I say, I'm not optimistic. I'd rather be at home with the wife than carp fishing today. But there you go. And obviously, Stu wanted me to come and fish in this World Cup qualifier. I didn't want to do it anyway. But what has happened is he has now got the best peg, which is peg. What is it? Peg
4 now.
Peg 4. And I reckon that Stu will absolutely, you know, I'd bet my house on him absolutely stacking them up tonight in there, with one after another. He's got everything going for him. I mean, the wind has changed direction, so it's pointing them out of there. But if I was a carp, being 28, 29 degrees, Cigar Island, every conceivable feature you'd want out there, very, very shallow margins, very shallow in front of you, and I wanted to be a sunbathing carp today or whatever, that is where I'd be. I won't even be chasing the wind. So, you know, I reckon Stu is going to absolutely take the place to bits.
I don't really agree, to be fair. I just think that, yeah, they might be up there during the day and you might have the odd 1 or 2, but I think they'll drift out down the margin sort of thing. Might even be up some near the footsteps, which I know isn't anywhere near us, the divide. I think they can be anywhere. Like during the day when it's sunny, they might be up near Summer Meads, but I don't think they'll be up there like at night sort of thing.
I think you're talking a load of twaddle, bud.
Okay,
you know what I mean? I don't feel in the right frame of mood. But like I say, that's probably, I should never have sort of like come up here thinking that we was going to get peg at 3 or 4 out of, you know, 14 or 15 dibs in the pot. So, you know, what we'll do is, you're usually right, well, you have been the last year, so we'll go with your idea, we'll put some beds of bait out there, you're on about feeding it little and often, aren't you? Even if we don't get a take.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do? We're going to do boilies, or what do you reckon we're going to do?
Boilies and pellet, and even if we have to spud some like some part and that sort of thing, just see if we can get them going.
Okay. All right. Well, let's give it a go. Get down the table. That's the one he's just moved onto that same spot. So he's just moved that second one.
This is the one that I am. Yeah, this left-hand rod was still on the bank six. We just flicked that one out, but we've had this right-hand one out on a bit of better bait that I've been feeding about 30-40 yards out. And we had a couple off it at night, but now it's just blistering takes really.
Oh, hold on, next one.
It's another linear. Well, near enough. Maybe not. Yes, boy.
Yes! Get in there. Well done.
Well, we were only just talking about a few minutes ago with Raf at the other venue about, well, there's one original that's come out. Wouldn't it be good to get a second one out? And then get the call, incredible, it's here. And we're just about to see exactly which one it is, and it looks fantastic. It's a really long fish. The scales look fantastic on the side of it as well. So really looking forward to seeing what weight it is and seeing what name it's got as well. Well, we've had a lot of stocky sport during the competition, but we've in fact now had two originals that have come out, two stunning fish. And the two originals have both come from peg number 6. But we're now into the last 14 hours of the event, and who knows, it's still very open. There's some big fish in here, and it'll only take one or two of those to actually alter the leaderboard completely. So who knows who's going to win, who knows who's going to be going off to Lake Bolsena in Italy, but the next time we see you, it'll be in the morning.
Yeah, we was having no luck out in front of us, so we decided to move two of the rods. I've seen a few fish just beyond this bush here, so stuck a couple of chods out, and they've been out about 2 or 3 minutes, and the right hand rod just rolled off. At one stage, to try and get it back through past the bushes, I was out there swimming with the rod in my hand. So yeah, so it's well worth sticking one there. It's not the biggest one, but we're off the mark. Well happy. Yeah, what about me? I ain't got me willy on show, have I? No. That's black, isn't it?
It's quality looking fish, isn't it?
We were fortunate to have 2 pairs in there. We had Steve and Louis and Stuart and Joe, a couple of the RK pairs that were in the event, which they did fantastic. I think Stuart and Joe had the fish at their end, at one time, and then, the fish through the day and through the night, the fish moved up towards Steve and Louis, and I think they just didn't look back. Steve once he started cracking into fish, and Louis kept putting in the bait, they just didn't look back, and they did fantastic. So yeah, really pleased with their effort.
Yes, boy.
Yes! That's it. Just had a take about 30 yards out, absolutely sort of like macked off. It's weeded me, so I've called for the boat and I've just applied constant pressure. Get in there!
That is a unit. He saw it right to the surface, he's like, that's a lump.
Oh man, when I saw its tail come out, I knew, you know what I mean, that was a big fish. Absolutely ginormous.
Boost our old tally up.
When I netted it, it just kept coming then, obviously he was a bit knackered, and I just got him in the net and then he was trying to get off through the mesh like. Excuse me.
Don't worry, Brad.
I've got it out! Cheers boys! Come out! Amazing. Stuart brought me on here last year on Raisbury and he had a few of the originals, and along with seeing sort of like people like Jay catch some of the big commons and that lot. Louis had no name a few weeks ago, but you know, to still catch a fish like that when we're all gone before this fish and all the people who've caught it, it's just you know, out of this world. And obviously it almost makes it almost like a little bit of a sort of like surprise as well, because you're catching a few fish and you just think you're going to get another small one, and then that turns up. So you know, that's made my angling, well, it's just made my angling unbelievable. There's nothing else that can beat that. I'm gibbering. I'll be crying in a minute. Man, that is just an absolute gorgeous fish. Absolute gorgeous fish. And if it weren't for my old boy, I wouldn't even be here. I didn't want to come. Didn't want to fish.
Unit. Big comment. Yeah. Big.
It's fantastic. The first original in this competition that's come out from Raisbury, and a fantastic common it is too. Peg number 6. The guys have been catching during the course of the evening, and suddenly this morning we got a call to say there's a fish that's actually requiring a boat stuck in the weed. Called the boat was coming down. Next message I got, that was it. The fish was out and landed, and it was one of the originals. Brilliant. It's a stunning fish, and really can't wait to be seeing more of it and getting some proper photographs and sharing it with everybody on the social networks. But it's great that this fish has come out, and it's the start of something really, really exciting in this event. There's lots of fish being caught, but this is the first original that's been caught in this competition so far.
So you guys, you guys have both seen her, right?
expecting you to go in the water as well.
All masters, we're about to begin the final countdown to the end of the competition. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done, guys. Well done. Well, unofficially, you've won the event. So I think it's only appropriate that you go and celebrate in an appropriate way and in a traditional way.
Oh man, this is my last.
You've got to go. You've got to go. Go on, Louis.
I've got to keep these last.
Go on.
Oh my.
Let's see you celebrate. This is only appropriate.
Oh my god, no.
Go on, Louis, in you go.
Oh. Oh man.
That's it, get some wet. That's it.
Yeah. Well done, buddy. Good boy. Well done. Well done. That's fantastic. Well done.
Ready for collation, please.